At dawn on the Aegean, the sea holds its breath, water itself sensing that history is about to break. On the horizon, a black forest of oars advances Persia's armada, its rhythm promising conquest, its shadow falling over trapped Greece. Beneath the surface, bronze fangs glide silent and patient, the rams that can decide empires in a single thundered breath. From edge to edge, hulls fill the rising sun, numbers swell like a tide, poised to drown the last Greek hope. But in the mist waits a design geometry against greatness, a narrow strait set to turn the sea into a blade. Athens burns beneath the Persian shadow, marble temples glowing like embers, the air thick with smoke and sorrow. Across the Aegean, a storm of ships advances, red lines on the map, pulsing like veins of conquest, an empire stretching toward its prey. In a dim tent, Themistocles studies the sea in silence, his hands steady over a parchment maze of islands and tides. By torchlight, Greek sailors labor through the night pitch, rope and sweat binding their last defense together. Under the silver moon, their fleet lies still, veiled in fog, a quiet promise that dawn will bring either salvation or the end of Greece. Through the dark coastal cliffs, Persian riders race like sparks in the wind, their torches carving fiery trails toward destiny. On the admiral's deck, commanders lean over a carved map, fingers tracing routes with the confidence of conquerors. By sacred fire, Greek soldiers sharpen their blades while priests whisper prayers to the restless sea. At dawn, the Greek fleet awakens triremes aligned in silence, oars rising like a forest of bronze spears beneath the mist. A seagull lands softly on a mast as the camera draws back, revealing hidden warships sleeping behind jagged islands. From above, strategy takes form, lines on parchment become waves of motion as the Persian fleet surges into the strait. Mist coils low over the sea, and from its shifting veil, ghostly silhouettes of Greek ships appear, patient and still. Light breaks through at last, golden beams strike dripping oars, every ripple trembling with the tension before the storm. From above, the battle takes form, like geometry brought to life. Greek ships the Persian fleet charges into the strait like a storm breaking its own leash. White foam exploding as ship slams into ship. At water level, the camera trembles with impact. Two hulls crash together, spray blinding the lens as timbers splinter. From above, the battle collapses into chaos. Vessels tangled in their own ambition. The perfect order of empire shattered. Below deck, Greek rowers drive their oars in perfect rhythm, sweat and spray flashing in shafts of sunlight, bodies straining to the beat. A trireme emerges from the shadows, its prow slicing through a ray of light, speed building with deadly precision. The ram strikes, bronze into wood. The world erupts in water and fire as fragments spin through beams of sunlit mist. Beneath the surface, wreckage drifts like ghosts, bubbles rising toward a blood-red light that filters from above. On deck, ropes snap and men stumble. The camera shakes as chaos engulfs every inch of wood and sail. Flames devour a ship mid-frame, its mast a burning spear against the blue. Sailors hurling themselves into the waves. Through smoke and debris, a lone Greek trireme cuts forward, weaving between wrecks, its path guided by the rhythm of victory. From above, the battle takes form, like geometry brought to life, Greek ships curving into perfect arcs, closing the funnel with measured grace. Lines drawn in ink become waves in motion as the camera dives through strategy into reality. The sea itself carrying Themistocles' design. A drumbeat commands the water hands strike leather in slow rhythm, dust rising like pulse before thunder. Persian ships twist aimlessly below, their wakes overlapping into chaos, the discipline of empire dissolving into confusion. A Greek trireme cuts across the frame, sunlight flashing on bronze, water splitting around its prow in fierce elegance. Beneath the surface, bronze rams glide like hunting beasts, trails of bubbles tracing their deadly precision. Strike after strike, collisions bloom like orchestrated explosions, each impact echoing in perfect rhythm. Destruction turned into choreography. And above it all, the smoke parts, the sun breaks through, revealing a sea of ruin that now belongs to Greece. High above the strait, Xerxes sits upon his golden throne, the wind tearing at his robes as the sea burns beneath his gaze. His jeweled hand tightens on carved gold, the reflection of fire dancing in every gemstone, the empire's glory trembling within the light. Below, a lone Greek trireme surges forward, slicing through waves like an arrow of vengeance, its wake foaming white against the darkness. It strikes the Persian flagship, shatters apart, its mast tumbling in slow motion as sails collapse into the roaring sea. From the sky, the battlefield stretches into black smoke and drifting embers, the once great armada now nothing but ruin upon the water. The smoke drifts low over quiet water, wreckage rocking gently, the sea turning from red to gold in the dying light. Among the debris, wounded sailors cling to shattered planks, their silence deeper than victory, sunlight flickering across their battered faces. Far above, the map of war fades, lines retreating eastward until only the horizon remains, endless and calm. Themistocles stands against the wind, his cloak alive with motion, the sea's glow framing him in solemn triumph. The camera circles him slowly as the sky burns orange and red, the calm sea behind him whispering of both glory and cost. Across the strait, surviving ships gather in quiet formation, gulls circling above broken masts, peace settling where chaos once reigned. Night falls over Salamis, the fires sinking into darkness as the moon takes their place, silver light smoothing the scars of war. Centuries pass in a single breath, and now the same waters lie calm and blue, small boats gliding where empires once collided. A single ripple widens across the sea, sunlight catching its edge then fading into silence, the memory of battle dissolving into eternity.